Watch out, Android users. Security researchers have discovered a nasty new piece of smartphone malware that targets users of Google's mobile operating system, and it uses Google's popular advertising network AdSense to do it. It's a banking Trojan, which is designed to steal its victims' banking details. One way it does this is by creating phishing windows designed to dupe users into entering their details. It can also read and delete text messages sent to users by their banks. The worrying part is how it makes its way to the victim's phone. Researchers from security firm Kaspersky found that it is being distributed by AdSense, Google's huge advertising network, which is used by countless companies and people to display ads on their websites. Ads that are powered by AdSense appear everywhere, from tiny blogs to the websites of international news organizations. Kaspersky researchers saw it appear on RT, the state-owned Russian media company. It's the single biggest ad network in the world. The malware, once installed, hides itself from the list of applications on the phone, making it harder to detect and remove. And, as well as stealing financial data, it also spies on the victim more generally. Svpeng collects an impressive amount of information from the user's phone, the call history, text and multimedia messages, browser bookmarks and contacts, Kaspersky researchers wrote in a blog post on Monday. Publishers are getting banned by this virus. Google Inc. is not willing to help publishers of AdSense, who have been victimized by this virus. Google did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Researchers from Bitdefender have released a study showing that click fraud botnets have taken over an estimated 1 million machines worldwide. The redirector.Paco Trojan alone has infected over 900,000 machines worldwide since its release in 2014. The malware was created to take search results made over popular search engines, Google, Yahoo, or Bing, and replace the actual results with those taken from a custom search. This allows a third party to manipulate search engine results to specific websites, allowing them to hijack the search. Google's AdSense for Search then places advertisements on the redirected search page results, and those sites are able to illegally collect ad revenues, commonly known as click fraud. The botnet can redirect search engine results, even those that are made over HTTPS connections. While the custom search results are made to look authentic, as if they came directly from the actual search engine, some clues that a computer may be infected with the botnet include abnormally slow loading times, or messages in the browser status bar that read "waiting for proxy tunnel" or "downloading proxy script." Also, the botnet search results that mimic Google often miss the distinctive yellow letter O in Google, written above the page numbers. There are two types of malware, one hosted on a remote server, and one hosted on the end user's computer. This allows a third party to create a man-in-the-middle (MTM) attack. Search engine results are hijacked by proxy and replaced with the custom search results, then re-encrypted and sent back to the user. The infection begins with a modified MSI file, located in known benign files such as WinRAR, YouTube Downloader, or Connectify. The installation files are modified using Advanced Installer. In one example, a file called reset.txt modifies the user's internet settings. One called update.txt installs a root certificate so that the pack file looks private to the untrained eye, and two scheduled tasks, disguised as Adobe Flash updates, ensure the malware's persistence on the system. Other variants were studied as well, including one for JavaScript and one using .NET. Redirector.Paco has infected almost 1 million IPS worldwide and can be found primarily in India, Malaysia, Greece, US, Italy, Pakistan, Brazil and Argentina. Security experts are warning Android users of a well-known banking Trojan which is being spread by the Google AdSense network, meaning users only need to visit a legitimate site to get infected. Kaspersky Lab malware analysts Mikhail, Kuzin and Nikita Buchka explained in a blog post yesterday that the Svpeng Trojan was infecting visitors to a popular banking portal without the need to follow malicious links. This isn't the first example of such a campaign. The duo claimed that the Meduza news portal was forced to disable AdSense after unwittingly serving up an earlier version of the Trojan to visitors. The Svpeng family of banking Trojans has long been known to Kaspersky Lab and possesses a standard set of malicious functions, they wrote. After being installed and launching, it disappears from the list of installed apps and requests the device's admin rights, to make it harder for antivirus software or the user to remove it. The Trojan is designed to steal bank card data via phishing windows and intercept, delete and send SMS messages in order to attack mobile banking systems that rely on texts to communicate information. The malware has also been built to bypass mobile security tools, they said. In addition, Svpeng collects an impressive amount of information from the user's phone, the call history, text and multimedia messages, browser bookmarks and contacts, they added. Be careful and use antivirus solutions. Svpeng is well known to the research community, having first appeared as a standard Trojan designed to steal from SMS banking accounts back in 2013. Then a year later analysts saw it had been developed further to feature more sophisticated elements such as waiting until a victim opens a mobile banking app and then replacing it with its own in an attempt to steal their login and password. The malware also came with a new ransomware element, which its authors decided to spin off into a separate threat. It's a screen-blocking variant rather than a piece of crypto ransomware, but this is normal for mobile ransomware because Android features limit unlimited access by third-party apps to user data and because data is often backed up to the cloud automatically, Kaspersky Lab said. Malvertising is an increasingly common means for the black hats to get their wares onto victims' machines. In fact, malvertising-related blacklist incidents jumped 400% from 1H 2015 to the same period a year later to reach 1.7 million, according to RiskIQ. The rise of programmatic advertising, which relies on software instead of humans to purchase digital ads, has introduced sophisticated profiling capabilities which can be exploited by cybercriminals to precisely target specific populations of users. Watch out,